What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan Grubb here with Extreme.Outdoorsmen. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. Help me at 7,000 subs. I would really appreciate it. But in today's video, I'm actually going to be going over my top 5 favorite baits to throw down in Florida. And obviously, these aren't the only baits that catch fish in Florida, because those largemouth bass, they'll eat anything. But this is going to be my top 5 favorite baits. And I figured, why not make this video? I'm rigging up all my rods right now to get ready to head down to Florida. Me and my college buddy are actually headed down there in 5 or 6 days. So we're pretty excited to get down there. And we're actually going to be staying in the Palm Bay area. And we're going to fish a bunch of different lakes down there. So we're super excited to get down there and fish on open water and hopefully land a giant bass down there. I've been going down there for probably like 3 or 4 years. And my biggest bass is like 5'5". So hopefully I can beat that, or one of us can beat it. That would be super cool to land a giant in the boat and get it on video. But in today's video, I figured I'd sit down and make a video about my top 5 favorite baits before I head down there. So hopefully you guys enjoy today's video, and make sure to give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys here in a sec, because we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite baits. Let's hop right into the video. So before we get into today's video, guys, I just wanted to quickly talk about a new fishing app that I've been using lately. Hopefully that focuses right there, but that is the new app that I've been using. It's called the Fish Angler app, and I'm gonna click it right here, and it's gonna go in. It's just another platform for you guys to post all your fishing pics, and just pretty much any fish that you catch, you can post it on here. This is the feed right here. You can go over to more, and right here, this is my profile where I post all my stuff. You can go over to feed, and this is everything that I've posted on the app, all kinds of pictures. Make sure to go check out the Fish Angler app. It's a super cool app. There's all kinds of information on this app. You can also click map, and it'll show you all the fish catches that are in your area, all the people that are using this app. And you can click every waypoint and see all the fish catches. There's a bunch of fish catches in this area. You can even go down to Florida, and you can see people that have logged fish catches down here. It's not loading yet, but there's a bunch of different fish catches that are in your area. Also, if you guys are looking for the weather, you can go right into the forecast, and it'll tell you all kinds of information, from the fish forecast to the moon phases, the wind, all kinds of information, whatever you want to learn. Everything is on this app, guys. So it's a super cool app. Make sure to go check out the Fish Angler app. I'm going to be using it, and also I have my own group in there. I'm going to leave a picture right here, the name of my group, if you guys want to download the app and join my group in the Fish Angler app. But it's a super cool app, guys. Make sure to go check it out, and hopefully you guys enjoy today's video. So we'll see you guys here in a sec. So guys, like I said, I'm rigging up all my rods and reels right now, getting them ready for the Florida trip. I'm gonna go over every lure and also how I work the lure. So first off is the Whopper Popper. This is obviously a super fun lure to throw. If you guys can see that right there. You basically, or what I like to do with it, I just cast it out. I make really long casts with this and just reel it in at a pretty steady speed. And I just love that top water bite, guys. You see those bass explode on this thing, and it usually hooks them because it's got those big hooks on it right there. 2 hooks, one on the front and one like in the middle. But the black is usually my favorite color. I think my dad was throwing some other color when we were down there, but that is one of my favorite baits right there. I'm gonna go over the other 4, but I'm also gonna show a quick clip right here after every lure of a fish catch and how to use it. So there we go. Here's the fish catch. Oh, fish on. He drilled it. On the Whopper Popper. Black. It's another really nice bass that I just caught on this black Whopper Popper. I was just making long casts, reeling it in at a pretty decent speed, and he blew up on it. Probably like a 3-pounder. Nice fish. So my second favorite bait down there is the Big Easy. And this is actually the color Macmillan Magic. I've been throwing this for probably 3 or 4 years. This is one of my favorite colors down there. Obviously there's a bunch of different colors that I use in the Big Easy, but this is one of my favorites. And you pretty much just rig this with like a 6/0 hook or a 5/0 hook. And I put a little weight in front of it, and you basically just reel it. You can reel it on top, and this little paddle tail will create a wake in the back. This thing is just phenomenal. It's like another topwater bait, or you can reel it right under the surface. You can also rig this Big Easy with an underspin on it, and I actually used it like that last time I was down in Florida like a month ago, and it caught some fish with an underspin on it. But I'm usually reeling it along top over a bunch of thick cover, and that's one of my favorite ways to fish this bait. So here's the fish catch, and hopefully you guys like this lure and give it a try. Oh, there's a nice one. Nice fish. On the Big Easy, guys. Oh, man. Grab the net. It's a nice one. Yes. That was sweet. It's a decent, yeah. Nice fish, guys. 4-pounder. I hope you guys got that blow up on video. That was super cool. I'm just reeling this Big Easy on top, and he drilled it. I seen him come out of the water with it. That was super cool. Yeah, I did. I didn't know if he had it or not. That was freaking crazy. All right, guys, first fish of the day for me. That was freaking crazy. He blew up on the Big Easy. I was just throwing this bait, reeling it across the top, and he freaking exploded on it. Nice fish. It's got a belly on her. It's a nice one though, guys. Beautiful fish. Exploded on the Big Easy. So next up on the list, guys, is the speedworm, and that's one of my favorite colors right there. A bunch of different companies make speedworms, but in my opinion, the Bitters Baits speedworms are the best. I've been throwing these for probably like 3 or 4 years now, and that is the watermelon red glitter color right there. I've caught a bunch of fish on this color, and also a bunch of different other colors from black and blue to June bug. But in my opinion, this is one of my favorite colors to throw, and it's clear water. So pretty much all you're doing with this lure is throwing it out and reeling it in super slow. And with that paddle tail right there, it's gonna have a ton of action on the back of the lure when it's going through any cover, any weeds, anything like that. And this is a super good lure, guys. Like I said, a lot of different companies make speedworms, but this is one of my favorites. And this is what the package looks like. If you're down there in Florida looking for the speedworms, these are the ones that I use. I think that one's a June bug color. I caught a bunch of fish on that one right there. It's a really good color. I'll show you guys that one. Check that out right there. It's a phenomenal bait down there in Florida. Pretty much everyone uses them down there, so they're no secret down there in Florida. This is a really good bait if you want to catch a big fish. My dad landed almost 2 8-pounders on this color right here, the watermelon red. So these are phenomenal baits down there in Florida if you're looking to catch fish, or even if you're looking to catch your personal best. These are baits that are gonna catch big fish, guys. So fish. Another fish on the speedworm. Seems like that's what they like out here on this lake. He hit it on the fall. There he is. Sweet. Yeah. No, it's a June bug. June bug blue tail. Speed worm. Nice one. Throwing right along these mats and just reeling it in slow along the mats. Nice one. But next up on the list is the black and blue Cinco. Cincos pretty much work all over the country. Down there in Florida, they're phenomenal baits to throw. And like I said, the black and blue is like a killer color down there in Florida. I don't know why the bass love black and blue so much, but I love throwing these Cincos just in little open pockets when you're fishing around cover, lily pads, or on the edge of cover. I love to flip this and just let it sink to the bottom and just twitch it around. This is always a really good bait down there in Florida, or you can just throw this on beds and let it just sink down on the bed and just let it sit there. And a fish is gonna come destroy it. I don't know why they love this black and blue so much, but they just love destroying the black and blue. So when me and my dad were down there like a month ago in Florida, we caught all kinds of fish on the black and blue Cinco. So make sure to go check out the video right here from our last trip down in Florida if you guys want to see some more fish catches with the black and blue Cinco and what we do with it. But this is a super good bait to throw down there. So here is the fish catch. Fish on. He drilled it. Black and blue Cinco. First fish for me up here. And it's a freaking giant. Check that out. It's hilarious. Probably a 8-incher or something. Little guy.
Well, you gotta start
still
somewhere.
Yeah, it's a fish. Black and blue Cinco here on Okeechobee. You can't beat that. So next up, guys, we got the ZMan Jackhammer. This is actually one of my all-time favorite baits right here. It is just a phenomenal bait, especially down there in Florida. The bass love hitting moving baits, so this is just one of my favorite baits to throw down there. It's got a gold blade, and also used as a trailer, I'm using the Havoc Pit Boss. That's one of my favorite trailers to throw up here in Michigan and also down there in Florida. Pretty much what you're doing with this bait, you're just making long casts and you can just reel it in super slow, or you can make long casts and let it sink to the bottom and jig it off like a jig and then reel it in super slow. I fish this bait a bunch of different ways, just so you can reel it in super slow, pause it. There's just a bunch of different ways you can use these baits, and that's why they catch so many fish. So that's one of my all-time favorite colors right there. Like I said, it's got the gold blade, and you can also use the black and blue. This is one of my favorites too. Black and blue is always a crazy color down in Florida. I don't know why those bass love black and blue so much, but it's just a crazy color down there. Black and blue chatterbaits, black and blue speed worms, pretty much everything black and blue will work down there. But like I said, guys, jackhammers or chatterbaits work super good down there in Florida. So if you're gonna go fishing down there, make sure to throw them. So here we go with the fish catch. Fish on. That's a nice one too.
Oh, yeah, that's the third good fish I've had on this trap. It's the third fish I've had on this jackhammer, and every one of them's been decent. The other two were giants, but this one's probably 4 pounds. Right at the boat.
That's a nice one. Oh, he just spit it. I think that's the biggest of the trip.
He's high threes.
Yeah, high threes. Mine might have been the same.
Yeah, it's a nice fish.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's sweet.
Got it on this right here. I'm gonna let him go. It's a bluegill color. It's called the Killer Bluegill, I believe. Jackhammer with gold blade. Havoc pit boss on the back. That's one of my favorite lures of all time.
Well guys, thanks a lot for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys learned some tips and tricks on how to throw certain baits and what baits to even throw down there in Florida. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you guys hopefully down in Florida catching a giant bass on one of these baits. We'll see you guys down there in a couple days.